Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James and this is part 5 of my Classics Illustrated Junior number 511-576 Conservation. I've finished. This is the last wrap. This is my this is the centerfold. And I've got it pretty much where I want it. The only thing I have left to do, add some methyl cellulose and reinforce the staple holes. And that's it. That's all I've got left to do on this wrap. Then I can put it away to be to dry, be pressed and dried, and we can get on with assembly. So right after this, I'm going to go ahead and add the methyl cellulose and do the reinforcement of the staple holes. Okay, this sat for a little longer than I expected due to Microsoft deciding it was time to update my computer, and everything was running so slow I just went ahead and did the update. And then I got caught up with the phone company because they're charging me for an internet modem that I bought outright. So I've been fighting that battle ever since Brightspeed took over Embark. I bought the modem from Embark, and Brightspeed insists that I should pay rent on it, even though I paid for it in full. So let's go ahead and do a rolling on this Kollecting. I do like this method. I stole it from Jerry the Jitterbug, and I like it a lot. I saw Jason rolled it, used a rolling method on his latest video, or the video he posted on Friday. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put some methyl cellulose down. Now I always go from the center to the edge. And I do that for a reason. One of the first times that I ever used a brush to put on methyl cellulose, I tore it. The brush caught on the page and I tore it about halfway across. So that was not in a video that I did a lot. That was an experimental thing, and I didn't record that video. I was lucky. So ever since then, I go from the center to the edge. And then at some point I do from the top. I set it there and bring it slightly in and then down. Slightly in and then up. There we go. Methyl cellulose is on. Can I find my... There's some staple holes there, and there's some up there somewhere. I'll find them. Don't worry. I hope. Let me get some Tingujo, a scrap of Tingujo paper here. Two scraps of Tingujo paper, and then we'll get our nori paste out. With my preferred nori brush, which is about a 3/4 inch brush. And I'm gonna right there put the first one down. And I can't see where the other one is. I can't feel where the other one is. I can't see where the other one is. Looks like it's right here. Right about there. So. Put this down. Hopefully I got it in the right spot. Bit more nori paste. Just to blend it in good. There we go. I do hope I got that in the right spot. I probably didn't, but it's okay. I don't care. It's all fun. We have fun doing this. Let's go ahead and rolling back across. Wow, I think it's time for me to cut some new Kollecting off my roll. Yeah. All right. Get a little bit of paper towel here. Used paper towel. And my two and a quarter inch PVC pipe. I think it's 2 1/4 inch. You can buy this. You can buy it by the length. If you go to some of the stores, will sell it by length, and it might be a little more expensive than a rolling pin, but I like it better than the wooden rolling pin. Like I said, my wooden rolling pin has some divots in it, and that's not nice. Ah, yes, we got a little dampness off of it. Probably just some of the methyl cellulose I put on there. Let's dig a little deeper to my stash and get one that's reasonably smooth. Probably going to throw all of these out. At the end of this, because these are the same ones I used for the Our Army at War comic. I'm using them on here too. So I'll probably throw all of these paper towels away, or most of them. I might keep a couple of them that are in nice shape, or throw them in the kitchen and use them to clean up spills. That would be a good use for them, and that way I'm not wasting anything. And buy a couple new rolls of paper towels because I'm just about out anyway. I meant to get some yesterday when I went and bought milk, and I forgot. And I knew I was forgetting something, and I couldn't think of what it was. So I bought a couple of packages of pot stickers to assuage my conscience, and it didn't help. I mean, they were good. The one that I ate was good. It was alright. Not as good as homemade, but it was alright. And that's something my wife never taught me how to make, was pot stickers. She used to make them. They were the best. All right, time to put this in the cold press. When it comes out of the cold press, who knows when, what's going to happen is I put it in the cold press. I'm going to wait a couple hours, and at that point it'll be time for me to change comics out of the hot press and put a new one in, and then move some other stuff around on the cold press. This one, I say cold press on this one, I mean my book press. So I'll put this in the book press for a couple hours. When I change out the hot press, I'll go ahead and change the paper towels on this one, and then tomorrow morning I'll probably change them again, or Saturday morning I'll probably change them again. Sunday morning I'll change them again eventually, and then hopefully we can get this all put back together and uploaded for Monday's video, and then we can start on one of these other comics I have. Zorro, Ace. That's Ace Comics number 23. That's Superman, which needs some reinforcement. Lois Lane, and Pep. Which one would you like to see me do? Put it down in the comments below. If you don't put it in the comments below, I'm going to do whatever I feel like. Now, what you're looking at right now is the first 6 wraps in the cover. But that's not what you want to see. So let me reach over here to a place you can't see. And this is the next wrap. Got a little tear there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want to go too crazy with this, as it's really not worth anything. Without any conservation in fine condition, this might be a $2, maybe $3 book. So it's really not worth a whole lot, but it is great for practice. So there's that one, and here's the centerfold. And so now I have them all. Of course, I need to do some trim on the cover, where I patched it up. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to trim out the cover. Take this off, put it in a place that I can get to it easily and not forget where it is. Flip this to the cutting side. Get out my ruler and my X-Acto, and we're going to trim off that excess Tengujo paper, just like that. Actually, it's not. Yeah, it is Tengujo. My brain's not working this morning. So there we go, that's that. But there's no staple holes, and I don't know where the staples go. So how are we going to fix that? We're going to take the first wrap, and there we can see where the staples go, and we're going to line it up. I'm going to try to find my little pen that I use. I dropped something on the floor, I don't know what it is. And one of the holes is here. One of the holes is here. There's another one here. And one here. And I'm going to try to put this together one wrap at a time. Not something I'm that good at. I've tried it before and I always fail. But maybe this time will be all right. And I realize that I have not folded this cover yet. And that's because I'm going to humidify. I'm going to put it all together, humidify it, and then I'm going to fold it. Yeah, there we go. So, get out my staples. And we'll grab the top one first and insert it. Maybe. If I'm lucky. Alright, got that one in. Now we'll go to the bottom one. Take it. And I need to straighten that out just a little bit. Get out my rusty trusty pliers here. I should probably clean these up. It's not hard to do. And put that in the bottom holes. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that went in a lot better, a lot easier than the top one. And now they're somewhat straight. That wasn't good. It ripped right through the, when I was trying to straighten it out a little bit, it ripped right through. Maybe it'll be all right. I'll take this one and make sure the holes are good on it, because I did reinforce these holes. And that's page 1, so that needs to go down like that. See if I can get it in there. The staple just keeps rolling over on me. That's the problem I always seem to have. But I really want to get these just right. There we go. Now see if I can get the top in. Got some of it, and of course the bottom came out. See, I can't do this. I've never been able to get this to work. I see other people do it and they just don't have any trouble at all, and I just have the worst time trying to get this to go in like it's supposed to. I don't understand. Now if I can get the bottom back together. Ah! I got the I got the one page in. Okay. Try another one. This should be a little easier as there's no reinforcement on it. No, it's not going to be any easier. None of this stuff is easy for me. It made a new hole. I don't like that at all. I want it to go in the original hole, and it's... There we go. And of course I knocked my mouse off the table, but that's okay. Yeah. That one didn't take quite as long. Let's go to the third wrap. I shouldn't have to do this anymore. I'm just doing it so I know exactly where the holes are. And like I said, the third wrap. And of course it tore the page. That's why I don't like doing it this way. I always end up messing up the pages. Next wrap. Well, that one went quick. Three more wraps to go. Got the last 2 reps, and I'm going to have to use the second rep to poke the last rep, because I have Tingujo paper on it. And I'm doing it off screen. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see how that works. Something ain't right here. Oh, there we go. It's okay. I got it all right. And the last rep. You see, I didn't even come close. On this one, I got the bottom, I didn't get the top one. That's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. The top wasn't that bad. It probably didn't really need any reinforcement. It's the bottom one that had the tear. Now, can we get that in there? Yes. I can't believe it. I got it together. So the next thing we want to do is close these up. Put my pin back in there, if I can pick it up. Doesn't always like to get picked up. It's just a T-pin. Okay, I'm going to go put this in my humidity chamber so that I can fold it without it going crazy. And then I will do a press. I will press it, and I'll show you what it looks like once the press is done. I'm going to do a hot press on this, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and that'll be it. Then we get to decide what to do next. So it's been in the hot press for 10 minutes. Then I let it cool down for about 3.5 hours. I'm going to move it to a cold press. But I figured I'd go ahead and show you how it looks right now. And there it is. Unfortunately, I knew it was going to get a little shrinkage. So I added a little extra to the spine. But I should have added more because it's not right. But that's a lesson learned for future times when I get ready to do some of these others where I'm going to have to put the covers back together. I know to expand it a little bit more. You know, I only expanded it about 1/16 of an inch. I probably should have gone an 1/8 or maybe even 1/4. So you know, it sticks out a little bit on either side. But that's not a problem with the, that's not a spine roll. that's the way it's sticking out. It just, I've got a thick layer of pulp along the corner there, and it made it stick out further. That's the only thing I can think of. But overall, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I think it did well. Now all we have to do is figure out what we're going to do next. I hope this series helped you learn a little bit, and I just lost a piece. Look at that. I just lost a piece off the corner, and you know what? I'm not going to put it back on. We're just going to pretend we didn't see that, because it's already low grade, and I'm still happy with the way it turned out. This is a March 1964 reprint of the Puss in Boots. I think the original came out around 53 or 54. I don't remember off the top of my head. Looks like it's sticking out a little bit on the back cover, but that's okay. Overall, I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. And people can read it and enjoy it for years to come. So that's going to be it for this video, and we will try to get you something new for Wednesday. I have some comics here that I want to do. I'm not sure which one. I guess we'll find out on Wednesday morning, huh? In the meantime, have yourself a good Monday and Tuesday. See you back here on Wednesday for my next project, the start of my next project, and Wednesday night for my live stream. You don't want to miss it. Ought to be good. I'm going to have some more comics to show you. What's in the rest of those? What else is in those boxes? That's what I need to know. So we'll figure it out. Take care, and do that YouTube stuff. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And tell your friends about me. Meantime, have a great day. Bye.